All right, shalom, everyone. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. Actually, I just finished my life, but I saw this exciting news. For me, it's very exciting, actually. Um, before I mentioned many times that this guy is a foreign agent. In fact, if you go already, he registered as a foreign agent for Qatar. And we show you the reference before, if you remember. There's a website, it's called FERA, which is a government website, where all those who lobbyists or do lobby business for foreign countries, legally they have to register themselves. So Sakar Carlson, he is registered as a foreign agent. But you see, foreign agent to lobby is different from foreign agent to do something else. So I just saw this video of Sakar Carlson. We will listen to it and we will analyze what he is saying. And I'm happy to hear this news.
Is preparing some kind of CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report.
See, the one who is preparing such a crime report is the CIA. The second we hear the CIA, that means this is involved something overseas. It's not something local. If it's something locally, that would be the FBI, like between many states, let us say. When it is CIA, that means a crime have to do with homeland security, and it is involved something overseas. So the one is doing the crime charges, and I'm sure like he is not making if he was making things up, that would be very embarrassing. So he have his connection, and they told him already, obviously, that they are preparing for you criminal. They are not watching you. Criminal, which means they have already criminals action you did against you. You see, because when you go to court, it doesn't matter who goes against you, CIA, FBI, it doesn't matter. If they have no proof of anything, they cannot make a crime. They cannot, they have to prove it. So the story from the beginning is very horrible. It is the CIA doing what? Preparing a criminal charges. So he did something very bad.
So the other day, I found out the CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report, to the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before the war. They read my text.
No, this is cannot be a crime. There's no way. Because if this is a crime, first of all, we have people just in the Fox News just 2 days ago, they are shouting for Mushtaba, and for the one who died in the heart of New York. Nobody get arrested. Cannot be the reason. Because you talk to them, that is stupid to say. There's no way they are preferring a criminal charges for talking to foreign country politician. No. You are trying to convince us that this is the reason. There is something else.
So the crime under consideration apparently would be the Foreign Agent Act or something like that, acting as an agent of a foreign power.
Exactly.
And I don't expect this to go anywhere. I'm not too worried about an actual criminal case against me for a bunch of reasons. One, I'm not an agent of a foreign power, unlike a lot of people commenting on U.S. politics.
No, in fact, there is tons of proofs that you went to Saudi Arabia and you are promoting Saudi Arabia, even there's no human right there. You promote Putin, even there is no human right there, and you claim to be, a journalist. A journalist, he don't take a side. He present things as it is. So you went to Russia, and you start showing us how they have a cart and can go up without coming back in the stairs. Amazing. How amazing Putin is. Uh, and the same you did with Iran, the same you did with Saudi Arabia. And you are promoting Islamic Sharia law. So there is something fishy about you because are you the same person who was questioning Islam before? What happened now? So now tons of your videos is defending Iran attacking Ukraine, attacking USA, between two brackets, exposing USA agenda, defending Iran justice and Russia justice and China justice, everybody justice except your country. So when the CIA are collecting something against you, like what exactly? You made an interview? Well, the interview is published. Everybody saw it. But there is something else. They have maybe text messages. They have emails. They have promises. So, you know, they are smarter than this sucker Carlson. When they go to the court, they cannot say this guy is making an interview. You're a journalist, as you said, and you publish it in public. Okay, but there is something behind the scene. That is what is the crimes. It's not about you meeting somebody. That's stupid to say. There's no way, you know, the CIA are not stupid people to say we are going to make a criminal charge against you because you shake hands with this guy. They are not a bunch of dummy. You know, usually those who go to the CIA, they have to pass a very like high IQ test in order to go through the system. So do you think really they are going to charge you because they are upset from you? No. As you said, they have to prove it. And in order to file the charges alone, it have to be accepted by the general attorney. It have to be accepted by the Department of Justice. And if the charges is just about you having an interview, that will be funny. Nobody will, people will laugh at them. For sure, it is not what you are saying.
Global affairs have only one loyalty, and that's the United States. And
exactly, you have one loyalty. That's why you defend Iran. You defend Hezbollah. You defend Hamas. Exactly. You ignore that those people, they killed 240 Marines. You see, he have one loyalty. It's America only. Now, he felt like his balls is going to be grabbed. Suddenly, he is loyal to America. I can't tell.
have never acted against it. Its interest of the owner.
No, you did. Every day. All the videos you made for the last 2 years almost is a proof that you are a foreign agent. In fact, as we said, if we go right now to FARA, you are listed as a foreign agent. Same time, you see, another thing you did, I don't think you listed yourself as a foreign agent when you interviewed the Iranian or even Putin. But anyway.
Only interest I care about because I'm from here and I have a lot of kids. So that's not a concern. I've also never taken money from any.
We will see. You see, not necessarily you take money. They can take you, give you something else. There's many ways of a bribe. Correct? Bribe not necessarily dollars. It can be a land. It can be a property. We heard that you are going to live in Qatar. Remember, you are loyal to America, but you live in Qatar. Qatar is our enemy. Qatar is the one who support. They own Al Jazeera TV. We know what Al Jazeera TV present. The one who made a long ceremony for the funeral of Osama bin Laden. The one who received calls from every Muslim in the world seeking revenge for Osama blood. You said you want to live in Qatar. You said that. Why you want to do that? Like there they have better health insurance because you are poor? And why they want to give you residency there? American, they can't stay there long unless they have a job. Why they want to give you? Who is the one offering you residency? What return we are talking about? Bribe can take many forms. And, you know, they can pay you using, you know, Bitcoins, secret accounts. We don't know what the CIA they have for you. Let us continue.
Don't need it, don't want it, and that's provable. And moreover, it's my job to talk to everybody all the time and try and figure out what's happening around the world. That's literally what.
Yeah, but when you defend the enemy, that's not your job. When you defend people who hang people in the street and you claim that they are right, that's not your job. You're a liar. When you defend Hamas, the reason they attack Israel, that's not a job of a journalist. That is the job of someone promoting propaganda for the enemy. Very simple. When you promote every enemy of USA against USA, obviously your job is a foreign agent. And always we have to find what is behind it.
I do for a living, and I'm not going to stop doing that. Nor should I don't think. I'm also an American. I can talk to anybody.
Sure, American, you can't talk to anybody. Sure, yeah.
Secrets to divulge. So legally, I think the case is ludicrous, and I doubt it will even become a case. I'm bringing this up for a couple of reasons, though, and they're pretty obvious. One is that countries tend to become more authoritarian in wartime. It's just the nature of war. People are
No, just tip it a few. You see, trying to give now excuses why they are doing that to him. They became like a dictatorship. But you notice here that there's many people they are going and speaking against USA, etc. But nobody is filing charges against them. There's people they are making fun of Trump himself every day, attacking him. I mean, all kind of garbage. But nobody is going to jail for that. There is something about you. What's sensitive? What's sensitive? You see, do you think really anyone will believe that the CIA, because now there is a war, they are sensitive about you? When we talk about preparing a criminal charges, that means they are watching you for a long time. Sometimes it takes 2 years, 3 years. Government take them long time before they reach the point. They say, now we have enough evidence to charge him. They don't go for it unless they are sure. Otherwise, that will be very embarrassing. So there's one of two things. Either he's making things up, which means there's no CIA. Nobody is going to charge him or anything. He's just seeking more attention of himself. Or it's true. And if it's true, I can assure you, they must be having something clear against you. Go.
dying. The stakes are high. People's emotions have risen to a very high point, to a crescendo. And so there's much less tolerance for any kind of dissent in the homeland. The irony, of course, is the United States fights wars on behalf of freedom, but there's always less of it here in our country during war. So that's a widely recognized phenomenon, and it's likely to happen now too.
He became Mr. Philosopher. Just to show you how stupid you are. Meeting with the Iranian happened long time ago. Not during the war. You're being stupid now. Meeting with Putin, meeting with all those Qatari and Saudi, it happened long time ago. It's not now. So what happened now? Why they are now coming for you? There is something. There is something fishy. So he's trying to say to you, well, you know what? I did nothing wrong, but because there is some tension now, and we are at war, so they are sensitive. That is funny. There's hundreds of thousands of people, they are opposing the war, starting from the Congress, even senators. Ilhan Omar, she is a Muslim, she supports terrorists, and nobody is arresting her. And she shouted at Trump when she was in the Congress, and nobody even kicked her out. So what you have done?
Another point to make that is worth knowing is that the USIC, the intelligence agency, spy on Americans. Now, you probably knew that, and it's been revealed a lot, including by Julian Assange and Ed Snowden, both of whom were threatened with death for revealing it, but everyone knows. But it's probably a little.
Just to show you how stupid you are, this is their job. It says maybe, like, by the rules, they should not be spying at American. However, the second you contact as an American with foreign institute, they have the right to spy on you. So CIA, they have no business with me inside the state. That would be the job of the FBI if I'm doing something wrong. But if I am in contact with foreign countries, that will be the job of the CIA. So you are stupid again, which means the second you are in contact with foreign agency or personnel who is of interest, terrorist, whatever, you are under the watch of the CIA legally. Who told you that they cannot watch you because you're an American? Who is the stupid says that to you? That is true if your crime is committed locally. CIA have no job with you. But as you see, they are coming after you because you are in contact with enemies abroad.
More widespread than most people understand. And it's outrageous. There's no justification for your government, which you own, you're a shareholder in it, you pay for it, to be violating your privacy like this. But it happens all the time. And in fact,
The funny that the same guy who says it should not be violated your privacy is the same guy keeps saying this guy should be investigated, this should be investigated, this guy should be under watch. Now because it's him, oh no, you should not put me under watch. Why not? What the CIA's job is to watch TV? What their job is? Anyone who goes overseas, like, for me, when I work with the army, I joined the army as a active duty, and after that I work with the army in a civil contract. And then when you do each one of them, you have to go through security check. Everybody know that, and there's stages for the security. Like there's level, Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3. Those who knows what I'm talking about, they understand. So just because I'm originally born abroad, and I have contact with people who they are abroad, CIA right away they have to make a profile about me, and they have to study who I speak to, who contact me, who is my relative. They took the names of everybody in my family, what they do, where they live, what they are, what their ages, when they are born, when my mother is born, who is her brother. This is all I write it by my hands. Willingly, I have to. Anyone who know this business, he knew what I'm talking about. You have to give all your history, and if they find that you are lying about one thing, you are going to be sorry for a long time. So this stupid guy, he think that CIA, they have no right to watch American just because you are American. Wrong. You are stupid. Anyone, he have money transaction from abroad. Anyone, he have contact from abroad, from countries who they are considered, or individual who they are considered as enemy or risk. Right away, you are under their watch. And obviously, Tucker Carlson, they are watching you for long enough. And now this is why they they should find out who is the one who told you. I mean, the CIA, who is the one who leaked that for you, because now you might try to delete evidence. But we will continue.
one of the reasons that CIA or people within CIA, just to be clear, it's a huge, sprawling, disconnected agency. What it does in a specific case doesn't represent what everybody in the building thinks, but there are some people who are mad at me for my views about Israel. And they have some latitude.
Right away, he will accuse Israel. See? A Muslim propaganda. They accuse the Jews for anything. CIA, Israel. That's it. He could not find any reason except Israel. Okay, hold on. When you say you review about Israel, are you speaking about supporting Hamas, the enemy of USA, defending the enemies? And then you are wondering why the CIA will be watching you? Anyone who defends terrorist group, it's officially listed as a terrorist group. You should be under the watch of CIA. And if you are contacting those foreign groups, you are going to be in big trouble. And obviously you did. When you say it's my job as a journalist, it's not a secret that during, like, there is many journalists are working as a foreign agent, which means they are working as a spy because they have easy access to a lot of things, easy access to visas, easy access to travel, easy access to meet anyone. So if I meet now somebody in the embassy, oh, why you are meeting this guy? Oh, I'm a journalist. I was trying to make interview with the ambassador. When in reality, maybe you are a spy delivering some information. Because you are a high class journalist, if we can put you between that two brackets, I say high class doesn't mean you are a good one, but you are a high class dog. So that allow you to meet prime ministers, presidents, intelligence, all kind of people, very famous ones, powerful ones. And that is exactly a perfect person to be a foreign agent.
And one of the reasons they passed on criminal complaints, in effect, to law enforcement is to justify warrants for spying on Americans. So that.
So they are trying to justify it. Abdul, you stupid idiot. Those people do not need to justify it. Who can go after them anyway, you idiot? Trying to justify it? Are you stupid? Are you? Because anyway, it doesn't matter what they do. They can watch you as much as you want. Trust me, I am as a Middle Eastern. I'm sure they watch me for some time, maybe. Especially when I was in the army. They will not give a clearance without watching me carefully. I'm sure they were able to go through my emails one by one. I'm sure they were able to go through my phone, even though I never gave them permission. I'm very sure. But I have nothing to worry about. So you are talking about being spied at when the accusation at you is you are the spy. So the question is, can CIA make a case against someone just because he met somebody? No. And you know that. Can CIA make a criminal case? Criminal case. That means you break the law because you make an interview? No. So obviously they have something big. And now, you know, you remind me of this guy, Mimi Hijab. You know, guys, Mimi Hijab? When he said he came and he said there is this Elon Musk trying to blackmail me. You remember? He's trying to frame me with something, guys. You know, so if you hear something, guys, you know, and at that time I told you right away, obviously this guy, he did something and soon is going to be exposed. And he is trying to make it like the enemy of Allah. When the fact it was a woman, he did sleep with her in a hotel for a few years, and then he dumped her. So who it is? I mean, Elon Musk would go after you, stupid idiot. When this guy is going to Mars, he will go after you. Are you stupid or what? And now he's doing the same. There's something is going to be exposed to make himself like I'm a victim because of my opinion. I'm just a journalist. You see, this country became a dictatorship. They don't accept you. I am a foreigner as birth. I am a citizen as citizenship. And nobody came to me and says, why you criticize Trump? Nobody. I criticize every president. When I joined the army, nobody says to me, because you know, this is your opinion, We will not let you join. In fact, I got a recommendation from a very high institute in USA to be accepted in a very specific location, like certain kind of jobs. They recommended me, even though I'm from a foreign country, born in a foreign country, born in an Arabic country, yet they love to have me. So why they don't love to have you? What happened? You are born in this country. What happened is, it's obvious. You support the enemy of USA. And all your, like, guys, remember, 10 days ago, I made a video. He claimed that there is a group of Mossad, they were trying to bomb an attack in Saudi Arabia. Sorry, not Saudi Arabia, in Qatar. And then Qatar themselves, they publish that the group are Hezbollah. But Tucker Carlson, he said Israel. I mean, Qatar themselves, they say those are Hezbollah. They are from the Revolutionary Guard of Iran. And I show it to you in Al Jazeera TV. There is something wicked about this guy. Anything happen, he blame Israel. So even the Qatari, they say they are Muslims, they are from Iran, they are from the Revolutionary Guard. We got them, and they admit. Tucker Carlson, he made them Mossad agents. So you are a foreign agent against Israel, lobby against Israel in USA, to persuade everybody in USA to be the enemy of Israel. This is the agenda of who? Wasn't your agenda for many years. Something happened, obviously, since you become a foreign agent.
Is an absolutely real thing. But the main reason they do it is to leak the existence of the investigation, such as it is, to the media, and then humiliate and terrify the subjects of this op. And that's, of course, happened to me repeatedly, many times, including in famously 2021, when I was still at Fox News and trying to set up an interview with Vladimir Putin, and the NSA, I heard from someone there, had grabbed my text messages with an American citizen and had leaked them to news outlets. Those texts were basically my attempts to set up an interview with the foreign head of state, and they leaked them to the New York Times in order to stop the interview, which they successfully did, by the way. And they admitted that they were spying. I mean, this is not a fantasy. It actually happened. They did it again 2 years later. My second attempt to get a Putin interview, I managed to get it anyway, and they've done it since. You get a call from a reporter who knows the contents of your text.
You notice that his laugh is not the same as the normal one. He is really worried. Do you see the way he is laughing is not laughing as before? You know, the way he jumped before, like the way he laughed, there's no energy.
Something's going on. None of this, in my judgment, as of right now, is a huge threat to me, so I'm not making this video to complain about it or whine. You send me money because I'm under attack. I'm saying it because it's true, and you should know what your own government is doing, and you should know what the stakes are. And you should know that a lot of what happens in this country that affects outcomes happens behind the scenes. Some of it is legal, some of it is not, including what I'm describing now. But it has an effect. And the intel agencies, again, not everyone in the intel agencies, because there are decent, hardworking Americans who work in the intel agencies. They're American.
Really? I thought those are bad people.
American, just like there are decent, hardworking Americans who work at the DMV. But there are also people with agendas and grudges and no
What is your agenda? Defend Qatar and Hamas.
Sense of restraint, who are happy to misuse the power they have granted them by our elaborate secrecy laws to hurt fellow Americans for ideological reasons.
Well, hold on. As long as you have nothing wrong, you did nothing wrong, how they can hurt you? Explain to us. You said they are preparing criminal charges, which means they will not assassinate you. They will not hurt you physically. They want to take you to court. How they can hurt you? Explain. Actually, if they took you to court for something funny, that will be for your benefit. You will make a lot of money. You will sue them, and you will get more rich. Yeah, because when they make false accusation, that's it's for your benefit. So why you are worried? Obviously, you are very worried. And if you want to tell us that they are spying at us, well, in this world, everybody spy at everybody. I mean, number one spy agency is Google. Google knows what I was searching about today. I was searching for avocado, Mexicola avocado. Google knows where, what time, what countries I am looking for local time. Google knows what I am searching for to buy. Google have all my emails. I mean, if Google have that, the CIA will not. What this guy is talking about? They are spying at you illegally. Secondly, when it's come to the CIA, there's nothing called legally, and CIA can do assassination. Do you know that? Legally. And they can assassinate American. Legally. I can give you an example. Do you know the guy who was killed in Yemen? The American guy who joined Al Qaeda? It's announced in TV, CIA killed him. Yeah. He joined the enemy. So not only they can trace you, spy at you, they can even kill you. This is the CIA. Their job is to secure the country from domestic and international. And if the enemy, you live inside the country, and even if he is an American, that does not make you protected. In fact, no, that is even more horrible. So you are spreading false information that nobody have the right to spy at you. In papers, maybe yes, but in reality, no, because even by law, the second you have contact with enemies, you are under the watch, and they have the right to watch you. So is it strange that somebody who was a journalist was recruited by enemy? No. Is it something not normal? Absolutely not. Most of the spies who they were working for USA and other countries with the German, they used to work either journalist, secretary, doctor, a nurse, even a dancer. For in the spying business, they recruit everybody, even a school student. So you, as a very well-known journalist, is it difficult to recruit you? It is not. So obviously they have something big against you. So the whole video actually is just to make you believe that they are bad and they are watching us. This is not right. But he forgot that he said in the beginning they are preparing the criminal charges. He didn't say they are just watching me.
So the other day I found out the CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime.
See? There's difference between they are watching me and they are preparing a criminal. You know the difference? Watching you, that means they got nothing against you anyway. So they can watch you until next century. Who cares? But preparing a criminal, that means you did something wrong.
Preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report, to the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to...
Yeah, so obviously, this potato, he did something fishy, and he's trying to explain himself before something will happen. So something will come in public maybe soon. We don't know. Government take time. Government, they don't, they take their time to cook. It doesn't work that fast. However, I am glad that they are doing something because I believe there's, the Iranian, Hezbollah, Qatar, they are buying a lot of people. A lot of people sold out in this country. Do you remember those conservative guys, supposedly? They are famous names, I don't know their names, but you know their images. They work for a company, supposedly is owned by a woman. Originally, she is Russian, I think, and her husband. And then later they found out that this company is owned by the government of Russia, which means all those so-called conservative, they were paid by Russia. However, they did not go to jail for a very simple reason. They don't know. What they knew, they have a signed contract with the American company. They do not know that this company is a Russian company in reality. That's why none of them went to jail and nobody would been taken to court, because they were victims used by the foreign agency, intelligence agency. Here, the story is different. This guy, he worked for his own. He's not working for any other company. And there is a criminal file is prepared for him.
Story of Russiagate. And it's likely that things like that will begin to happen at greater scale now. So you should just know that going forward. Thanks.
Prepare for that. You see, I told you. By the way, I did not watch the whole video when I decided to go live. I saw the first 30 seconds. I said, wonderful, that's a great news, let me go live. But look what he said at the end. There's a scandal will be exposed. Prepare for that.
Granted them by our elaborate secrecy laws to hurt fellow Americans for ideological reasons. That is entirely real. That's the story of Russiagate. And it's likely that things like that will begin to happen at greater scale now. So you should just know that going forward. Thanks.
Yeah. So he's preparing you for something is coming, something will be exposed, and it must be something very serious. All right? I prayed actually that this guy will go down. I prayed from my heart, for he is so evil. You see, I speak against Netanyahu. How many times, guys, you heard me saying Netanyahu is a bad person? How many times you heard me? I do that, right? But that will not change the fact that the Israelis are defending themselves. I will not put my personal opinion about Netanyahu. Change the fact that people are not being fair. Those people, they keep saying to the Arab, let us have peace agreement. Let us sign peace agreement. And who is the one who started the war? The Arab, the Muslims. So when something you don't agree with, say it, no problem. But when something is so clear and you take the side of the terrorist, that means you are obviously a wicked person or you are a foreign agent. How come you do not get upset when Hamas go and rape women and kidnap women and they put them inside a cave for 400 days? None of those people got upset. If he is a journalist person, he's fair, he will be upset. He never cried for it. He never said anything wrong about it. In fact, he defended Hamas. So obviously there is something wrong. If it's about opinion, then no problem. His opinion, Hamas is good, right? But then this guy himself, when he was working with Fox News before, he was not going in the same way. He questioned Islam to be bad, terrorism, blah, 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 blah. Something happened and switched. And I hope there's other person I prayed to go down. You see, I say it in public. I say go down, I don't mean physically to be hurt. I'm saying to be exposed. And like I hope that woman, she will go bankruptcy, especially after she starts spreading lies about the wife of macaroni. I don't like macaroni. I mean, I like macaroni as a food, But this guy Macaroni, he don't fit his job. But anyway, she start lying about this guy, his wife. She is a man. The women she have kids, still she is a man. Now here you ask yourself, those all of them they are friends of Andrew Tate's. All of them they are friends of Andrew Tate's. All of them they praise Muslim countries. All of them they hate Israel. What a company, a pimp, a journalist, and the women she have a cross behind her, she claimed to be Catholic, and she claimed to be religious. And then supposedly she want to tell us that she is a Christian, she say Jesus is king, which is an insult to Jesus, by the way. This is what the Roman soldiers, they say to Jesus, making fun of him. The Bible never says Jesus is king. The Bible says that Jesus is King of kings, Lord of lords. Kings are corrupt. Kings are fornicators. Kings are criminals. Kings are nobody. Nobody to be proud of. You know, when Jesus asked the Jews, the Pharisees, he said to them, "What do you say of the Christ?" They said, "He is the son of David." David is king, is a glorious king for the Jews. Then Jesus said, "Well, if he is a son of David, then how David call him Lord, worshiping him in his spirit, which means he's not coming in the flesh yet." The king David worship the King of Kings, Jesus. They use that term, in fact, in order to show hatred to the Jews, because that statement have something to do with the Jews. So she want to make Ben Shapiro upset, so she said Jesus is king. And then the naive ones, they start copying Jesus king. In fact, you're insulting Jesus. Don't say something that's not biblical. Trump is a king. Is that Jesus? Obama was a king. Is that Jesus? Saddam Hussein was a king. The king of Jordan is a king. The king of Saudi Arabia is what a big deal, Jesus is king. What a stupid, stupid. What about prime minister? You know? What the Bible says, when the Bible says the King of Kings, which means he is the higher than authority or authority, the Lord of Lords. It's not about being a king. You're an idiot. So those people, they share one thing. They love Hamas. They support the enemies of USA. And they support anyone who hates this country. Then we need to find out why. All right? In fact, Muhammad, he said that the most person Allah he hates is the one who call himself King of Kings. Do you know that? The most person Allah he hates is the one who call himself King of Kings. And that is Jesus. Allah he hates Jesus, for he is the devil. All right? So I'm glad that this news came. I mean, I just finished. And by the way, we did not delete the previous video. I told you I'm going to cut it off to make it short, fit with the, with the topic. So it's going to be, it's in the process right now. So people, they can download the useful part. Yeah, Allah, he hate the one who call himself let me show you the reference. And I supposedly I have headache and I don't feel good. All right. Let me show you. Do you see it? Who is the one who Allah hate him very much in the day of resurrection? The most awful name in Allah's sight on the day of resurrection will be that man who call himself Malikul Amlak, the King of Kings. Who is the King of Kings in the Bible, guys? That is Jesus, is that right? Do you see it? And this is the reference. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. There's only one person Muhammad he knew of, because this is in the Bible. It's called the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. All right? And this is the most person Allah he hates. Who is the one who will be called the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords in the day of judgment? The Messiah. This is the Antichrist cult. And this is the Antichrist Tucker Carlson. He praised the terrorists who kill Christians and Jews. He praised Sharia law, claiming that it's wonderful. A religion which is encouraged torturing, killing, raping, kidnapping Christians, Jews, and even any religion. They are not Muslims. For him, they are wonderful. He's an antichrist, him and cow dance. And I hope soon, because there's a case against this woman by the wife of Macaroni. I hope soon the court will start. Those things take time. And this woman, she will go bankruptcy. Big deal. And I will be happy if this guy, he go to jail for treason. I hope really they have a strong evidence against him. I really hope. But what I can say, if what he is saying is true, that they are really preparing a criminal case against him, that means they have real serious evidence.
So the other day, I found out the CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report to the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before the war.
This can't be. You're a liar. Talking to people in Iran. Aha. You see, he did not say, we have to focus more in the words. He did not say interview. He said talking to people before the war. So this is happening now. Are you with me? Talking to people in Iran, not interview. So he is communicating with who in Iran, which is going to be considered as a crime act. This is not interview. You see, as a journalist, you make interview, will be in TV, everybody will see it. It's not a secret. But now, actually, I'm listening carefully, talking to people within Iran. Who are the people you are talking to in Iran? Khamenei became your friend. You know what I mean? Obviously, he is communicating with people who they are high ranks, enemies. We are enemies. This is not journalism no more. Did you announce to people that before the war you were talking to people in Iran? Did you publish the talk you did? Did you mention it? No. So obviously they are watching his phone maybe and his email, and he is busted. If I am talking right now to somebody in the Revolutionary Guard in Iran, should the CIA watch me? Absolutely. They will watch. So what their job actually? Seriously, what is their job if they will not watch someone like doing this? In fact, a person inside the country is more dangerous than someone else outside because they can recruit me to do something bad, to kill, to do terrorism, to do anything. So he just admitted from his mouth, actually, that before the war, this is not the interview then. This is not the interview. This is talking to people in Iran. Listen carefully, I will read again.
Some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report to the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before the war. They read my text. So
They read what? Guys, did it read what? Did it read what? My text? So he's texting some important figures in the revolutionary terrorist group of Iran. How you can explain that, Mr. Sucker Carlson? What does it have to do with journalism? Huh? They read my text. So he admitted that he is spoken to them. Now the text, that is different story. So now they have evidence, and obviously your text is not good. You see, an American citizen talking to the enemy, he will try to defend his country. He might say this president is an idiot, don't hate American, we love, everybody. Obviously your text is something else. Like, let's say you don't like Trump. But the funny, this guy, when Trump, he became president, he was invited, he was there. What happened to this guy? So they are using him to be someone so close from the president, someone who meet very important figures. What is in your text will be a crime against you. So this is not about interview. You see, this is not interview. They are watching his text. There's an exchange of text will be a crime by law. And I hope it is something good. For honestly, I believe this wicked man should be punished. He should be punished. He always defends the terrorist. And obviously there is something wicked about him, something not right. I was tired, actually. I'm sick. I don't want to go live. But the second I saw this, I just finished. As you see, my voice is gone. I mean, when I was talking previously in the previous video, almost my throat stopped talking. So look at this. I'm really happy that finally they got him. And I hope they got him for good. I hope this guy will be exposed in a massive way. I hope they have enough evidence to prove their case. Because, you can be a criminal, but if the government don't have enough proofs against you, you can get away with it. You can. Because at the end of the day, you have to prove it to the judge. And the judge, he can go judge by his, whatever they provide him. And if this guy is very rich, he have many powerful people to support him. He can hire the most powerful attorneys to defend him. But if the evidence is so clear, then this guy is doomed. And I hope it's so clear. However, it is obvious that this guy is not a good man. And he hates America. And he loves the enemies. As simple as that. There's no way, someone he loves America, he will defend such a wicked regime. And why, by the way, in the world you are contacting them? You tell me. What is the point? Like, what is exactly you are trying to do? Why Tucker Carlson need to contact those people? What is the conversations about? Let us have Pepsi together? Why somebody believe in killing every Jew is texting you? Why somebody believe in hanging someone convert to Christianity is texting you? What do you share together as a value? American value? Freedom value? Journalism value? What do you share together? That is the question. TP, you are working in encyclopedia. Thank you for everything you teach. Thousands daily basic, including myself. God bless you. Thank you, my friend. God bless you. Thank you very much. He brainwashed a lot of people. Many people, they believe that this guy, by the way, is a good guy. He's a journalist. And this is why, the Muslims are using him big deal. You will notice that the Muslims, you see, this is a long time ago. I think there's a video in the internet, you can maybe find it. The Muslims, they offer me $100,000. At that time, 100,000 is like $2 million now. They start texting me saying how much you want, because I have a website. I have a video website. I own it. And then I stop posting it because I can't afford it. It's too much. So they offer me $100,000 if I sign a document that I will never speak about Islam again, and I will take my website down. I said to the guy who was making the offer, and he's from Qatar. Okay, come to the mic and tell them, it's okay, tell them, we are going to, it look like we are going to have a deal. So I made him believe that I am agreeing with him, I said, okay, guys, we offer Christian Prince $100,000 if he promised he will never go online again. He will never mention Islam. He can spend the money as he wish. I've been asked many times, how much you want? And trust me, they have money. They have a lot of money. Then after that did not work, they start texting me and said, okay, if 100,000 is not good, so let us talk. Get out. Let's talk. Don't, let us talk. Let's have a conversation. Don't be upset, They start try to tempt me with money. Actually, at that time, when I was offered such a money, I was trying to find a job. Imagine, I applied for a taxi driver. They reject me. They said, we don't, you are overqualified. You have a master's degree, you have what? Taxi. I apply for many jobs and nobody accept me. Overqualified. It's my mistake, actually, because with degrees I have, and then right away the manager, he would say, this guy will take my job if we give him the job. And then they offer me such a money. How much money they will offer Tucker Carlson? Just think about it. He said he did not receive money. You see, those people, they can bribe, not by paying cash necessarily. They are, they are smart. They knew how to do it. And they knew that if they paid him, everybody would know right away. You make deposit in the bank. If it's more than 10,000, right away, the government will know about it. There's many ways to bribe a person. There's 6 bribes: authority bribes, citizenship, luxury life. You might say he have it all, but who said that people they have enough? Nobody have enough. Do the owner of Amazon have enough to have money? No, they want to have more money. Because you might say, well, this guy is rich. His father, he married a rich woman. She died. They inherited her money. This is not from their father. This is the woman he married. Well, you know that some people, and most of people, if they have 1,000,000, they want to have 2. If they have 2, they want to have a 3. If they have 10, they want to have 100. If they have 100, they want to have 1,000,000,000. If they have 1,000,000,000, they want to have 1,000,000,000,000. Is that correct? I think you agree, right? So being rich is not a reason to say I don't need it, or nobody can bribe me. I was out of job. I have almost my money in the bank is dry, and they offer me $100,000. I refused, even though the $100,000 can solve every problem you can wish. You can buy a house right away. You can buy a nice car. I mean, $100,000 long time ago. So if you think that there is no way he will be bribed, you are mistaken. And sometimes there is some kind of people who they are mentally ill. They like to oppose. Like a teenage. A teenage, when you speak to him, you say go, he don't. He do the opposite. Stay, he go. Go, he stay. Because his mental state is not stable yet. He's a teenage. He is seeking some freedom. Like, don't command me, don't tell me. You say to them, don't walk with this guy, he go walk with them. So his love is not normal. His words are not justified. His defense is wicked and stupid. It doesn't make sense. And if you say to me he's not smart, I doubt it. I think he is smart. But not always. Which means when you are smart, there's always somebody smarter than you who can expose you. When you are a scammer, you can scam everybody, but there is somebody one day, he will scam you. All right? If you are a criminal, never get busted, but someday, somehow, you will make a mistake and you will get busted. Even though you committed a handled crime and you think you are protected, time will come and you will feel apart. No, his life is not normal for sure. He's mentally ill. He have a mental issue, obviously. But he's smart. He's smart because you see, the word smart doesn't mean he is like qualified to be in the category of decency. The smart is someone he can convince you, but not convince everybody. So he can convince like average people who they are naive. He will show you pictures of Israel. Look what they are doing. Do you support that? The guy will say, no, I don't support that. I will say, I do. You see, the problem is those people, they present themselves that they are against being politically correct. But in fact, they are the most politically correct. Because at war, when women and children they died, either you condemn women and children to die from any side, or you are not a person who speaks the truth. Either you're against it, you believe in a human right, whatever you call it, and then you condemn it, whoever did it. If you condemn war, then why the Arab, each time they go for war, you never spoke against it? Every war Israel have, it is the Arab attacking them. Like now, they attack in Lebanon. Who is the one attacking them? Hezbollah. You see, Iran is attacking Israel non-stop for the last 45 years, 50 years. They never dare to attack directly. They use Hezbollah. This is Iran. Who is the first one who shot a bullet at Hezbollah? Is it the Israeli? Like the Israeli came and decided to shoot at them? No, it's Hezbollah went to there. Who is the one who was attacking Israel from Lebanon? The Israeli? They never attack Lebanon. Lebanon was like better than Europe. And then those terrorists, they start attacking Israel from the south of Lebanon. Then Israel have to respond. A person who claimed to be a journalist to defend the truth, then say the truth as it is. When Iran say death to America and death to Israel, and then you go have interview and you associate with them, and then you are admitting that you are texting them. How I can text somebody shouting, even kids in school, elementary school, they teach them death to America. Death to America, not death to the president, not death to the government, death to America. Death to America. So how we can justify you texting the enemies of America? They teach their kids. They have a watch in the street, the clock. It's about how many minutes left to destroy Israel. And they call America the big Satan and Israel the small Satan. You see, many naive, they think those are conservative. Those are the left. Those are the real left in America. The fifth column. Cow Dance and Sucker Carlson are way more lefty than Bernie Sanders. The naive one, they think that they are conservative. You tell me one thing about them is conservative. He make a video speaking about why I care for Taliban when a bunch of feminine, they want to defend women's rights in Afghanistan. Feminine defend women's rights in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, there's feminine. Women to have a school, this is feminine job now to defend. You see how filthy he is. He's defending even Taliban. What's my job? A bunch of feminine want to defend women going to school. What's my business? So what's your business then in Iran? So you see the hypocrisy. When the Muslim, they practice unjust even to their own people, not of his business. But anything have to do with something will hurt the terrorist, it is his business. So the CIA, they have a lot of his text, and obviously his text is horrible. Very bad.
I found out that the CIA is preparing some kind of criminal referral against me, a crime report, to the Department of Justice on the basis of a supposed crime I committed. What's that crime? Well, talking to people in Iran before the war.
Why you are talking to people in Iran before the war? Are you warning them? Did you leak some news to them you received from the White House and your connection that the American will attack you in the day of etc. in the minute of etc.? Talking to them before the war. That's very interesting. Very interesting. You know, when I joined the army, uh, when I had interview with the officer from the intelligence, he gave me a paper. He said, "Do you agree that if you read any messages you receive from the Middle East, even from your mother, your family?" I said, "No problem." I signed it myself. I signed it. I have nothing to worry about. What? You know? My mom, she asked me, she will tell me, we made yesterday baklava. She will give me a verse from the Bible she is reading. No, I have nothing to worry about. Why you're upset because they are watching your text? And this is my mother. If I text her, it's normal. If my mother live in Iran and I text her, the CIA will not come after me. Trust me, they will not. You are texting people in Iran. Why? Are you Iranian? Correct, guys? Why in the world you are texting people in Iran? And who are those people? Like a guy who sells falafel? Obviously, you are texting very wicked people in Iran. You see, yeah, honestly, like if somebody he uh, is Iranian, he live here. Okay, but his mom, she's there. So can he text his family? Yes, he can. Is he going to be in trouble? No. But this guy, he is born in America. He have no relationship with the Middle East whatsoever. 16 people in Iran days before the war or minutes before the war. Why? To do what? What about you tell us what the text was? Why you don't show us the text? To make himself clear. Guys, I did nothing wrong here with God is mad. Correct? Why you don't show us the text? As long as the CIA, they got the text, will show us. Then people will know that you did nothing wrong. Then people will see the text, they will say nothing wrong there. No, there's nothing to make him a criminal. He did nothing. But obviously, there's something wrong. Secondly, you have no reason to text. Like, are you preparing for interview? No, obviously. So what you told them? You told them before the war, I have a very sure news that they will attack you tomorrow. What you told them? You warned them that yesterday we heard that the president, he met in a secret meeting with his generals. Something going on. Maybe you told them that Trump, he told the weapon manufacturers to make more bombs fast because we will need them soon. What you told them? I hope and I pray they have something good for you. And guys, what is this behind him now? Supposedly, he is a religious person now, Fatima, and he have a cross in this. In the hold on. Yeah, what a religious person you are. It looked like cow dance. She put a cross, and now he's trying to do the same. Like he is a Christian, guys. He's a Christian guy. Yeah. Well, I hope they will get him, and they will expose him. Yeah. You see, Like when he go, I'm not against, by the way. I'm not against any country in the world. Like, what is my problem with Russia? No, I don't have a problem with Russia. This is a Christian country. My problem with Putin. It's a wicked man, filthy man. He's killing Christians. What is my problem even with Iran? I don't have a problem with Iran. Do I hate people? I don't hate people of Iran. Why I want to hate them? But the government of Iran is the wicked ones. The Iranian, most of them, they are against this filthy regime. So this is not about, we hate people, this is not about hating anyone. It's about, as the Lord, he says, from their fruit you shall know them. What is the fruit of Iran since they took over the government? Look, go watch documentary made by Iranian women, journalists, about Iran, not by the enemies. Women, they are selling their body to feed their kids. Literally, either by sleeping or people selling their kidneys. Iran is one of the biggest countries in the world who import body parts. People become so poor. But this is a very wealthy country. Why people are doing that? They have money to build cities underground. They have money to make missiles and rockets and drones. But they have no money to have electricity, to have water, to have milk to kids, to have a school. They have no money. They have money to print pictures for the mullah everywhere. If you go to Israel, you will not find the picture of Netanyahu anywhere except in the office he have. The second you see a picture of somebody printed by the government everywhere, you know that this is like a fictional dictator worship. Like the picture of the North Korean president everywhere. I mean, come on, everybody love him. And who is the one who printed the picture? Is the government. It's not like people like the guy, they print his picture. This is how you know if this country is wrong or good or bad. Who print the picture of Netanyahu, who put it everywhere? Nobody. You will not find Netanyahu picture in the street everywhere. You go to Lebanon, you think, if you go to Lebanon, you think you are in Iran. If you go to Lebanon where the Hezbollah, you will find a picture like 20-meter high. The whole building is the picture of the Khomeini. Printed by who? The money from where? Do you know how much money those cost? So there's no medication, there's no school, there's no food. There's no donate to Gaza, donate to Gaza, and then they have money to build towns and to make rockets and and you look at Gaza before the war, they have a 20-floor high, 60-floor high. How those people are poor and they can build those buildings? Go check the ground is made from marble, the stairs, and now look at Gaza. So they left them alone. The Israelis said, okay, you want to have a government? You want to be free? Okay, we'll not get close to you. No problem. Hamas be a government. You are a prime minister. He is a foreign minister. This guy is the minister of the defense. They have ministers. Leave us alone. Did they leave them alone? No. They have money for everything except to make their country better. And you notice right now that Iran is bombing everybody in the neighborhood. Except Qatar, by the way. The attack on Qatar is fake. That's why you see dead, 0% die in Qatar. Those are fake attack, fake balloon. Just to make it like we are not attacking everybody and not like Qatar is an exception. And I believe this is by the request of Qatar itself. That we are under attack too. Like when you have a secret agent to, spying at people. When you arrest them, you arrest the secret agent too. Otherwise, you expose him. Anyway, and look, if you look right now at Lebanon, let me show you what this filthy Hezbollah did. What the accomplishment exactly? They are just foreign agent for Iran. What they bring to Lebanon? Except destruction. Look at this. Hmm? What exactly the accomplishment? And then they say to you, look, if you see the comment, the crimes against the south of Lebanon. No, this is not a crime. It's you who did that to yourself. You shoot rocket from there and they shoot back at you. You hide terrorists there and they shoot at you. And then you claim that this is, what is this? Is that food? Hold on. They collect donation for food. And look what they do to that. It's not empty. God knows what is inside. They collect donation from people. They make those boxes. They put them, and then they say, "We spread them," but the fact they throw them. Scam. Maybe there's nothing inside, like except maybe cartoons or. Uh, Hezbollah. Look at this video here. This is from Beirut too. They are saying Shia Alawi. Shia is the Shia. Alawi is a sect like those in Syria. They are close to Shia, so they are saying Shia and Alawi, and if the Sunni. Those are the dogs of Nabi Barri. This is the flag of terrorist group in Lebanon. It's called Harakat Amal. Yeah, but I'm glad that now I'm glad they exist, because what destroys Islam most is how wicked the Muslims are. Will make it easier to be destroyed. You see, when the Bible speaks about the kingdom of the devil and the kingdom which is divided, when the kingdom is divided, the kingdom will collapse. And this is the kingdom of the devil. They hate each other. All right? They are saying Shia and Alawi, we will F the Sunni. Yeah. This is in Beirut too. Don't you want war? Don't you want jihad? Here we go. Build it back. Yeah. You got what you asked for. Where is no sound? There's no sound. And now they will beg the world, please donate for us, help us. We lost our houses. Then you donate to them. They build a house. They attack Israel. Israel attack back. Oh, please, the crime of Israel. They attack us. Huh? Right? How many stupid people will send them donation? A lot of stupid people. Let us see what's happening in Tehran. Ah, breaking news: Islamic Republic of Iran carrying out a spirit cleaning in the Middle East. Killed Turkish war cabinet in Tehran. Turkish war cabinet? What Turkish war cabinet? Turkish war cabinet in Tehran. Israel Prime Minister, Zion Chief, Netanyahu stand. So guys, here look at the fake news. This is supposedly Netanyahu was killed, brother. Netanyahu is dead. The funeral, brother Netanyahu. This is Netanyahu, brother. I mean, they are so fabricating people. They love to fabricate. Yeah. They could not win the war in real war. True story. All right, all right. What we can say. What we can say. Netanyahu is laughing at you, Abdul. Oh, look at the picture of Netanyahu. Guys, do you want to see the funeral of Netanyahu? You see what AI can do? The Abdul even they have a funeral for Netanyahu. Iran killed the terrorists. Head of Mossad had a meeting with Netanyahu. Murder with ballistic missiles. So where is the Netanyahu? So the clear news. I don't feel good. I'm not supposed to stay long or laugh too much. I mean, AI is so good. We have to admit. You see, if we do not know about AI, we believe it. Like the picture of Netanyahu on the coffin. And look at the Jews around. Look at the Jews. He was killed by Massa. Iran killed the terrorists. Look, head of Mossad. Look. And look at the sign too. Because people will not know that it's Netanyahu. We have to put the sign. It's not famous, you know. We have to tell. Oh boy. Abdul, you have a very creative mind, like Muhammad. He went to the moon on top of flying donkey. But I have a bad news for you, Abdul. When Iran attacked, Israel, Netanyahu was in the moon, flying donkey. In case you do not know, just to let you know. He was like there, ba ba ba. Uh-huh. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, the only news we can take is the USA command, you know, if you want to take something official and serious. Like here, this is what the American can do. This is not AI, not a fantasy. This is reality. Boom. Do you notice how many missile in the launcher? Look, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Actually, maybe more. Maybe they are 2 line, but it says it shows 3. Yeah. Boom. Take a beer. Yeah. No joking. And the Marines are soon there. Let us see what the Marines will do. We will see. Uh, all right, guys. I hope we have enough for today. I wish I can stay longer. Really, I have a very bad headache. I don't know why, and I think I need to text Mujtaba, the supreme leader of Iran. Ask him what is the supreme solution for headache. Is it camel urine? Is it the piss of a prophet Muhammad? What is the solution? Uh, we'll find out later. Maybe take a beer. Yeah. So I hope we will see you tomorrow. And I really, I hope from my heart that this wicked man, Tucker Carlson, will totally be exposed. And I'm sure it doesn't matter how much proof you show to people, many they will support him. I'm very sure of that. However, if there is a proof that he is committing treason, that will be a wonderful, because that alone is going to be lifetime jail, especially if it's true. Like, we don't want false accusation against anyone. I don't like the guy, he is wicked, yes, but we and I don't approve any false accusation to take somebody. So we pray that he will go down, yes, but by a true accusation of a treason, not false evidence. And he himself, he confessed that he is communicating with the Iranian before the war, which means maybe a day before or days before, by text. He have no reason to do that. Journalism does not mean you can communicate. And if they are, and obviously they are, official in a government of an enemy, then he is committing a crime, because that is not journalism. And then the text need to be reviewed and see what is exactly he said there, what he is texting. Is he giving them something will happen soon? Is he revealing some information? If that happened, this guy is doomed. Now he's lucky that he live in America. Otherwise, if you live in a different country, right away the intelligence department, they will arrest you. They will not wait for the court. Right away they will arrest you, investigate you, even they will beat the hell of you. Those things will happen right away if he is Iranian, communicating with America. Thousands of people disappeared in Iran just in the last week. Just the accusation they are helping the American and Israeli. So this guy is lucky he live in America. America, the one who he don't like. That here, if somebody accuse you, it doesn't matter how powerful they are, they have to go through court. And then not only the court, usually there's juries, there's many things. They have to examine the evidence. You are lucky that you live in America. Otherwise, if you live in those countries, they will drag you from your balls like a dog. Nobody will see you again. But it is clear for me that you are right. I said long time ago, before anyone, before this mission, guys, how many times you heard me saying that this guy is a foreign agent? How many times I told you this guy is I used the word exactly, foreign agent. I told you. When nobody even suspect anything about him, I told you this guy is a rat. How many years ago? At that time, nobody believed me. Same as for this wicked women. The wicked women cow dance, I don't think she is a foreign agent as much she is like a wicked woman who is seeking revenge. You know, she used to work for this guy Shabiro, and there is something went wrong between them. And then since then, because he's a Jew, she switched. There's something wrong with her mind, her brain, you know. She's not normal. I should be the head of the CIA. You never know, brother. According to Sam Shamshun, I am a Mossad agent. Check out with him. He knew. He have all the information. Isn't it Shamshun? He said, I'm a Mossad agent. Garbage. You know what you can say? A lot of garbage. Yeah, there is something wicked with this woman, you know, something not right. Yeah, but me as a Mossad agent, I can confirm to you that Sakar Carlson is in trouble, okay? Let me call the major branch in the Mossad. Oh boy. Lord have mercy. Yeah. I will be excellent Mossad agent. But even though I was really tired and I don't want to go live again, but when I saw this, I really get excited. So I said, I'm going live again. All right. And I want people to watch this video more than the previous video. That's the other video. I will put it back after we finish this one. Like let people watch it for some time, and then that video will be public again. So, guys, thank you very much for being here, and I hope soon we will hear good news about this guy, and he will be exposed. I prayed for those people. Actually, I prayed from my heart, honestly, that this man and that wicked woman will go down, and I hope the Lord will answer my prayer. But we will see what will happen. We will see. They are wicked, and it's time to be exposed. Yeah, they still deny that he is an we show the website. If you go to Farah website, it says there legally, you know, it says his name, foreign agent for Qatar, right? But I think here the mistake he did, like there he saved his ass by applying to the government, listing himself as a foreign agent. And the contract, I think it was to the end of 26, like this year. But here with the Iran, that is a different story. He is not listed. Secondly, they are enemy. You cannot list yourself as a foreign agent for an enemy. Legally, there's, government, they can pay some journalist or even a politician, you know, to defend them, to promote them, to do something for them. All right? As long it's by the law, not against the law. But this guy, obviously, he did something very horrible. So I hope soon he will go where he belongs. As always, I say to you, bees, they goes to the flower, and flies goes to garbage. And I hope soon he will be there. So thank you guys for being here. As you see, my voice is gone. Until we see you soon again. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade. Yeah. Bye-bye.